Maybe he's in the chat. Hello? Good morning, chat. Can you hear me? I haven't even checked my voice. Hang on, let me make sure. Hello. Can you hear me?
Zaya can. Hi, Zaya.
Hello. Loud and clear. Okay. Yay. I think because I removed that, the app or whatever that I had on there that was kind of throwing things out. Let me just refresh because Twitch is not doing the auto refresh. Normally it does. When I go live, it'll refresh to me being live, but it's gone back to not doing that, and I don't know why. I have no idea where Ameshapa is. Is he in the chat? He's not.
Nope.
He's not responding to anything that I've sent through on Discord. So, Ameshapa, if you're listening, can you please send Khrys or me a message? Because at the moment, I'm just going to go with, you're not here. And I'd like to start the show, and I think we'll just start the show, Khrys, and if he pops in, cool. If not, cool.
Kill.
Yeah. Alright, let me just change, let me swing my camera a little bit. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm not getting anything through to say that he has, so, let's just start the show. Alright, I need to get this done for you and me, Khrys, so let's just do it. We ready?
Ready.
Ready. Alright. In 3, 2, 1.
Whatever it is you enjoy about the World of Warcraft, we have a challenge for you.
Adventure.
Did it.
This is the WoW Challenges podcast. And here's your host, Leeta.
Hello and welcome to the WoW Challenges podcast. I'm your host Leeta. This is episode 362 on Saturday, June 22nd, 2024. How are we at the end of June? Anyway, first off, Khrys, thank you for hang on, which way?
Nope, other corner, down. Yes!
Khrys is here. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Mrs. Rockguru, seriously, 57 months is cray cray. I would say you would have to be the second longest. Of course, my girl right here is the first longest subscribing person to WoW Challenges. Thank you. Other than me, but I don't count me. But Khrys is. So thank you to you both. Mwah, mwah. Kisses and hugs. But 57 months is a lot. So thank you. Zaya, time flies like an arrow, fruit flies like a banana. Not from me, stolen from Groucho Marx.
I had already had my Nording. Thank you, Zaya.
Thank you, Zaya. I think my brain's... I'm not comprehending. Time flies like fucking arrow.
Fruit flies, honey. Like fruit flies will come off of a banana.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was thinking literally a fruit, and then in my brain, I'm thinking a boomerang.
Banana, it's gonna fly too. Yeah.
I was thinking, because a banana's kind of shaped like a bit like a boomerang. So then I'm going, a banana's not going to come back. So sorry, it's.
That is such an Aussie thing to say.
I'm gonna say I'm not well. I'm not well. So my brain is not with it. Alright, let's have a look. Yes, are you ready? Yes, he is. Okay, well. Okay, we might have a guest, Chris. Sorry, excuse me. Just bear with me, because I have been waiting for his message, and he is just messaged me now. Right, podcast. Let me give him podcast. Okay. Alright, so jump in podcast. I'm doing it live, as a Prillian would always say. Doing it live. Bear with me, because that means now I have to change things. We're doing it live. And I don't even know which one I've got it on.
You're on. Oh, where you are? Oh, there you go. Now you got 3.
We've got it on, and this is changed. Hello. Have you got voice? Ameshapa. Have you got camera? I can't see or hear you. We've got camera. Okay, hello. Right, bear with me. I'm just going to get a... I can't hear you, so if you can let me know. Why is it not doing what I want it to do? They keep changing things. Sorry, guys. And it's not being helpful. XSplit is not being helpful. Oh, that's part of my desktop. That's not what I want. Oh, nothing like going live. Hey, Matter. How are ya? Smart selection, maybe. I don't know why it's not doing what I want it to do. For some reason it's not showing up Discord. Ameshapa, can you... I've got no voice from you, doll. Have you got... Like, I can't hear you. Can you hear us?
Does not bode well.
This... And I don't know why this is not coming up for Discord. Normally I can capture Discord, but for some reason it's not doing it, and I don't know why, which is really annoying me. Sorry guys, apologies.
You're good.
It's been a bit of a day. I don't understand why it's not finding Discord. doesn't want to. I don't know why. Let me check the settings. Doing it live. Hello. I heard something. Can't seem to get. Don't know why it's not doing that. Fantastic. I love it when they change things on me and it doesn't work. I cannot get Discord to record video. I don't understand why that's not working. Don't know. Hello. I could hear you.
I can't hear him at all.
I did hear him. Alright, we'll just have to come back. I don't know. I don't know. Discord's not working for me to do that. So I'm gonna have to throw up a...
Oh, don't throw up, honey.
I'm going to just take a screenshot and put that in because I don't know what else I can do. Used to be able to grab a shot. I could grab the live camera from there, but it's not doing it for some reason, and I don't know why. It's being silly. So I'm just gonna have to do it this way. Anyway, let's just, until we've got voice from him, I guess. Khrys, how are you? Let's just go with, how's your week? What have you been up to? All that kind of good stuff.
Well, you mean outside of work? Work.
Maybe.
No, actually, some panda. I did a ton of panda.
Yep.
So, let's see. D now has 1370s.
Nice.
It takes him 4 hours and 15 minutes to get somebody from 0 to 70.
Yeah.
I think I have like, what am I up to? 5, 6? I'm going for all the mogs. Like, I want the mogs. I want the achieves. I want the rep that I didn't get the first time around. So what little playtime I have had, I have been living in Panda Land, and then, Fire Festival started, so I went and started killing a hoon for the 800th millionth time, trying to get my scythe from a hoon.
That's the thing. That's yeah, it doesn't seem to be any difference. I don't. Perhaps I didn't sacrifice something, Zaya. Anything's possible, or maybe I overdid.
I'm like, she is a warlock. Who did you sacrifice that were?
Some people at work. Maybe some people at work. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out why. Why? I seriously can't figure out why it won't let me.
Yeah, Zaya, the new appearance. And, I don't know if we were going to talk about this later, might as well just say it now. I don't know if everybody saw, but Blizzard has changed the way rewards will drop from holiday events. So now you don't have to take your alt army anymore, which is, of course, I've got way too large an alt army. But now you have a chance for, on your very first tune of the day, above 60. And then every subsequent day after that you don't get the main reward, then your chances go up. So you don't have to be like me and run 40 tunes every day through trying to get the Headless Horseman mount, which
So
I
it's
still don't have.
only on the account, from the way that I read it. It's like your best chance is one tune, the first tune on the account is your best chance.
Is it best chance or only chance?
That's where I was a bit like, I'm not sure. So I don't know. The way that I read it last night, I was like, I'm a little bit confused with what it is, but not sure if I'm a fan of that or not yet. So,
alright, let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, okay. Alright. Have you got voice, Ameshapa?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yes. Yes, we do. Alright. Yeah. You're all good?
I didn't have sound. Then I had to go to it was on my settings in Discord. I had to go set all my settings to the right devices.
Yep. Alright, I don't know why I can't pick up the... I'm trying to work out why it will not let me pick up Discord. Whoa, I don't want that. That was not a good one, Leeta. So, just bear with me. I'm trying to figure out what is going on with my computer. I'm just... Nothing. Everyone wanted a close-up. It's not the way that we do it. Sorry, guys. I don't know why it's doing this. Video. Let's go back. It's like it just wants to not do what I want it to do. Anyway, we have got you, so that's probably the main thing. Khrys, do you want to just start off with... While I just fix this, I don't know what's going on. Do you want to start the chat with Ameshapa and we'll go from there?
Absolutely.
And I'll try and figure out.
Welcome in. But for those who don't know you or haven't seen you before, tell us a little bit about who you are and what have you been up to since the last time we had a chat.
Well, I've been actually lately I've been between going back and I've been playing a lot. I've mostly been in classic, like I got a level 40 druid on Season of Discovery. And
nice.
What I like about there's this awesome rune you get on druid. It's called Wrath of Metharian or whatever. It makes Wrath doesn't cost any mana. It can proc your next heal and touch to be instant cast.
Wow.
Oh, that'd be fun to have in
Saved
retail.
my butt a couple times.
Yeah, that would save anybody's butt hitting. Absolutely. Well, tell us a little about what challenges you're currently focused on and why.
Well, back when we were doing that contest, I got that prize, which thank you very much for that pet.
Oh, our pleasure. Great job.
No worries. Grats, too. Well done.
After getting my first... I got a little... one night I was getting too tired to play Pacifist. I wasn't in the right mindset to play Passy. So, I was thinking... trying an Iron Man Paladin. I don't think he's on the list yet, but I got him to level 12.
Congrats.
Nice.
Because think about with Iron Man, with a Paladin, you got a lot more heals than a warrior. Because especially you got Word of Glory in case shit hits the fan.
True.
Which it always does.
Yeah. And I even got the. I think it was a year or two ago. I got the horseman mount.
You got which mount?
The horseman.
Oh, congratulations!
Nice.
Well,
That's
the
awesome.
funny thing is, when I got it, then I was going through because then this year I was trying to farm for that love rocket. I think you're right, Chris. Like I literally had for like weeks. I would run all my characters that could run it. Didn't get it.
Yeah, it's a myth. It doesn't exist.
While
Neither
I was
one of them
trying
exist.
but one of my characters, I was running out of room. I'm looking through my inventory. He had the horseman mount. So
That's amazing.
Wow.
I had it twice.
Oh,
Okay. Ameshapa, what's the name of your tune that you're running? The Pally?
I don't remember.
I cannot bring you up in Discord for video, so I'm just trying to find one of your tunes so I can throw something up, because I've got a blank space. So what's one of your tune names?
You could do my my Green Man that I just 55 if you wanted.
Yep, which
Green
one?
Pew 2. You just do Green Pew 2.
Green Pew 2. Okay, that was, what was that, last year, Max? When was that?
It was Green Pew 1. Like I lost my original one that got Max from the end of Shadowlands.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to do this one quest, and I dropped down and he went splat.
Oh.
But this is a new one I just built. Like I haven't played him much, but I finally got him to 65 this week.
Oh, is it on EU or US?
US.
How do you spell it? Green? PW?
It's in the show notes somewhere.
Is it? Because I don't see anything in the show notes.
It's Green Pew. It's Green, GREEN.
Yep.
PEW and
Yep.
TW.
TW. Okay, got it. Cool. Alright, let me grab that and I'll put that up. Sorry, keep going. Sorry, keep going. I'm just trying to make a workaround.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, Ameshapa, since you've gone from not having the mindset, which all of us would absolutely understand, you've got to have a very special mindset for Passy, and so you switched challenges. How else has your challenger playstyle changed over the years?
Well, especially my pacifist, especially during the contests, what I what I would do, which I the winning contest, the one I won, obviously I had two different characters with that same name, because the first one, I went over to the I was just going through all the quests, all the zones that was safe I could do. Like I'd fly to each zone, see what quests I could safely do. But then I went back on that first one with with Ameshapa, which actually that's not how you pronounce the name. It's Amesh, aka Appa. Yeah, and I went back and did the Revenge Caravan quest. Don't do it. I was able to do the quest, but then I lost them because trying to run away from the goblins, they got me.
Oh.
Oh, the caravan. Yes.
Yeah, I thought I was able to I was able to turn the quest in, but on my way running out, they killed me.
Oh.
Feeling like I was a druid. I had all my heals off, but that wasn't enough.
Damn. Ouch. There we go.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, I found you
So
too.
good advice for challengers is watch the Goblin Quest.
Yeah.
And I work at Amazon now.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah, I work graveyards in the delivery area. Like, we get the packages, get ready for the drivers.
Very busy, I'm going to assume.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure. All right. What has... So, with doing the passy, but you've just rolled... You've been also doing iron with the pally, correct?
Yeah.
What's your favourite challenge? Really, when it comes down to it.
Probably green, because
Just green? Yeah.
Yeah. No, I almost lost. My current green man, I almost lost him, because I just got him to the plains and Dragonflight and Dragon Isles.
Mm.
One of the quests we have to kill all these like. I was doing a quest, we have to kill some beasts, and I accidentally pulled too much.
Oh.
I started running, like, I survived, I killed them all, but I had to use some old shit buttons.
Always handy to have those.
That's handy to have on a normal tune.
My shield. The shield that hunters get.
Mm. Yes. Oh, for sure. So, have we got up to fondest challenge? Memory, Chris?
That'd be the one we're on.
Okay. Alright, so, out of all, because you've been doing challenges for how many years now?
Since probably since 2015, 2016.
I was gonna say, it's been a while. So, out of all of it, what's your fondest memory, and is that different? Like, is it a new one from one of the old ones that you've had? Because, obviously with the amount of time that we play the challenges, sometimes they change. First off, what's your fondest challenge memory?
Mine was winning that contest.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I pretty much had all the quests I could do in
2 years ago? 3 years ago. When was that?
It was this contest. That happened just this year.
Oh, was it this year one? I thought you'd won another one as well.
And I think this is the first one I've won.
Oh. I thought for sure you'd won another one. Okay. Well, that's good. So this is your fondest one, which is also a Dragonflight memory, which is really cool. So that's nice. All right. So has your death list changed since the last one, as in with worse deaths?
Maybe. Well, this is my very first contest. This might be the worst death this year. Oh, I feel stupid about it because of my very first attempt on that character. But luckily, it wasn't that big of a deal. He wasn't level 2. Because I do that one quest you can do before, like that quest going to kill the plains charge. I do that just to get that gives you half a level.
Yeah.
I run back. I go check all the quests in Bloodhoof, do those. Then I fly to Thunder. I go over to Thunder Bluff. Take that Zeppelin across. I get all that sweet exploration experience. But while I was flying over the Barrens, I was close to a mountain. Maybe I could jump on this mountain and run the crossroads. No, flat. I barely missed the mountain by 5 inches.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Understand that. I have done that many times on Leeta, where I've thought I've done something and she's just gone over. I have also done that on challenge tunes. Yeah. So, completely understand. Completely understand.
Thunder Bluff elevator boss is real.
Mm-hmm. So's Undercity.
And sad.
Still.
I did the I did the, I did do the hardcore classic experience.
Mm-hmm.
I have a dwarf hunter that I'm still working on. He almost died because we were in Lockwoodon. I was grouped up with somebody. We're doing this quest. We did the quest with the gnolls in the middle. We got that done, no problem. But then we went back to the mainland. I started helping him with the crocodiles, which I just got.
Yep.
I was just trying to share him the quest for the crocodiles because he didn't have it. So I'm just sharing the quest, trying to share it. And then I see a message telling this other player to come help us, and I exit out. I was like one hit away from dying. Like I'm running away, like then he heals me.
Ooh. So what level is your hardcore?
I think he's like I think at the time he was like we were trying to fight at like a 1920 elite level 17 or 18.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Yeah. Well we killed him.
Oh. Well done.
Yep.
Well done. Yeah. It's not really something I
think he was like 20.
Yeah.
He's in the 20s now. I haven't played him in forever.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's good. Everyone, I guess the whole thing with Blizzard at the moment is that there is a lot of, what's the word? There's a lot of choices for what people want to play. You've got retail, you've got classic, you've got the hardcore, you've got at the moment the remix, Pandarian remix, which is fun. So, you know, and then within, you've also then got us doing challenges within retail. So, you know, there is a lot of versatility if people want to play a particular way, which is always intriguing because one of the things is how do you want to play the game? Like, you don't have to just go, oh, I'll play the game just how Blizzard means for me, and that's what I've always loved about the challenges, and I'm guessing probably most of us here can always say this is what we love about it because it's pushing the envelope. So yeah, that's good. A level 20 plus something in hardcore. Well done. That's awesome. All right.
I made a character for the Self-Alliance one, but he's still in this. I made him and haven't gone back to him.
Yeah. That's all right. Life gets... There is so many things for us to do, correct? We've got IRL to deal with. In-game, there's so many options. There's so many games. If you're like my husband, who is off playing many like other games at the moment, WoW is not his focus, whereas WoW is always my focus. when I get a minute, the amount of stuff that we've got as gamers within the scope it's huge, which is great. But yeah. All right, Chris, do you want to take the next question?
Ameshapa, what advice would you give to anyone wanting to try a challenge toon?
Scout it out. Like if I wouldn't have lost that one character, that first character, Ameshapa character they made,
Mm-hmm.
if I would have scouted out that quest on one of my dead, actually, one of my ones before that, there's another experience. I didn't scout out this one daily. I didn't realize it was going to count as a kill, but it did. So I used that character to scout.
Yep.
Like, I started scouting after that. Like, if I would have scouted out that one quest, those goblins wouldn't have killed him.
Yeah. But at the same stage, because I know, and Zai will probably say it in the chat room, where he has scouted it out on one toon, gone, yep, everything's okay, popped over onto his challenge toon and lost his challenge. I'm sure it was Zaya. He can let me know if it wasn't him, but I know that there was someone who went and scouted something out, and then it played completely different when they hopped on a challenge toon. But as Fair always says, shout out to Fair, she has always said, scout it out, regardless. So, Yeah, it happened a few times, Zaya's saying. So, you know, it's the best thing you can do is scout something out. If it plays differently, then like these things happen, but 9 times out of 10, it normally doesn't. So, but that's good. Great advice. Scout it out is, you know, we fully stand behind that, because I think the amount of times that I've lost stuff to not doing that. Yeah. So we hear you for sure. Any other advice? What's your second piece of advice while we've got you?
Make sure you know exactly where your shift buttons are, and make sure you got all your heals in the exact same spot. So in case there's a quest you scout out, but you're not sure. Like, say if you're doing that guard quest in Eastern, I think it's Western Playgrounds, where you go up to that top, very north camp, just north of the logging camp.
Yep.
And if you're doing that, because on a pacifist, you can safely spar those guys. As I was doing, I was scanning out on other characters. I look at, because you know, in the achievements pane, you could see what counts as kills, because you can look at your kills before you do an action, and then you do it, and if it doesn't increase the kill, that means you're good.
Yeah.
I haven't did the quest where you got those guards to kill the spiders. It didn't count as a kill.
Okay. It's interesting.
Yeah. There was a maybe. I definitely scattered on those iffy quests.
That.
I wasn't sure if you're gonna end up dead or it's gonna count as a kill.
Yeah. And that's probably the biggest thing is understanding. You know, sometimes it does mean especially on a passive, sometimes it is take that moment, that 5 or 10 minutes to go check it out on a different toon, because the last thing you want to do is flag yourself because, you know, you've just gone, she'll be fine, when it's not fine. Like we know, Darkmoon Fair, one of the worst places. You go and do that whack-a-knoll, you're done. The fire quest that was, Zaya, where was that? The one putting out the fires, or was that just Midsummer? You know, again, flagged kills, like stuff that you wouldn't think would be classed as a kill, and it's just being so careful. And I think that's the big thing with Chris and I know for sure, when we play our passies, aren't we? We are so paranoid.
Oh, man.
So paranoid.
Like I should double my heart meds kind of paranoid.
Yeah, for sure. Alright, so what we'll do, hey Zap, sorry, I did see you. Welcome in everyone in the chat room. Thank you for being here with Chris and I, and we're had a bit of a chat to Ameshapa. So thank you. Anything you want to add? Otherwise we'll get on to the rest of the show. Ameshapa, anything you want to add?
And make sure don't play while you're tired. Leeta's number 1. Like that's another. Like,
yes.
Sometimes I learned that the hard way, because when I was leveling Blood Trap, that bloodthirsty that died in Pandaria.
Yeah.
I think years ago. I did it. I was playing him when I was tired. I almost killed him sooner, because I was falling asleep while in Iron Forge. That's dangerous, especially with those lava pits.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
Mrs. Rockura says, I've done both. Fallen asleep and died, and fallen asleep and lived. I have this, and I don't know what it is. When I'm podcasting and I sit in this chair, I'm okay. But as soon as I log into WoW, and it doesn't matter whether I'm on a challenge toon or I'm on leader, a normal toon, I will sit in this chair, and for some reason my body just goes, we're going to relax. And the other day I was playing my panda for remix. Within the first 10 minutes, I had nodded off 4 times. I'm not kidding you. Like, thank God it's not a challenge show.
Get you a less comfy chair so you quit falling asleep.
I don't know what it is. I know, like, it's just crazy. And I'm like, all I want to do is sit here and play WoW. And stop it, buddy. I just want to play WoW. So I get it. I completely get it. It's just crazy. But, yeah, number 1 rule, if you're tired, don't play a challenge soon. That's the big thing. Alright, let's get on to some news, because I'd like Khrys to go to bed soon. So thank you, Ameshapa, for all of that. It's wonderful. Thank you for sharing some of your journeys with us, and thank you for, if you're sticking around, thank you, I appreciate that. But we're going to talk about some of the news. I don't know if I've missed anything. I probably have, so chat room, you can let me know. But the big news was the War Within goes live on August 26th, and my first thought was, what? August? Seriously?
I haven't even bought the expansion yet.
I'm not prepared at all. August 26th. So if you've got the expansion, if you've already played, was it 3 days earlier, 4 days earlier, 22nd?
3 days.
3 days. So you'll get access. Mrs. Rocker was saying was it the 22nd? And I'm just like, seriously? Do we really have to have extra access? Anyway, that's a whole different conversation for another day. So yeah, I wasn't expecting it August at all. So that was kind of like, hot damn. And a reminder, which I'll say now, if anyone is doing War Within beta and is doing any challenge tune testing, let me know. As I said, I do have Google Docs for all the challenges, and I can add you to that if you're interested in putting some thoughts down. So let me know. I have not had even time to look at beta at this stage, so if anyone is and has any access, please let me know. So what are they saying? They're now changing it? Beta access and early access date subject to change.
Yeah, I just pulled that off of
Wowhead.
Blizzard. Yeah.
Blizzard.
No,
yep.
Actually off of the buying the pre-patch.
Okay.
Or the War Within. So right now they're saying early access duration is 3 days, but subject to change. But
okay.
That's off the pre-purchasing.
Right. So we'll have to see what happens. Obviously, for, I guess, a lot of people, your main thing you're probably thinking of is August 26th. So, which is literally, 2 months? How? How was it 2 months? I'm not ready.
I'm not ready.
I'm not ready.
So much mog to get in Pandaria. They need to stop this.
Yes. Exactly. I'm just...
Who complains there's too much WoW? Oh my god.
It's just this... It's probably more the fact that our limited time, Khrys, has changed.
Come on, Lottery.
It's the same amount. It's just our time frame has changed, which means we're just like... I don't have enough time. So, yeah. But the other fun thing is, I don't know if you guys have delved in, Midsummer Fire Festival had started a couple of days ago. Now, I think Zaya said he was looking at it. I'm not sure if I'm finishing off the write-up or if Zaya's going to finish it up. We will put something on the website. Look, from what I've seen, I did get a chance to play around with it yesterday. Bear with me, sorry, I'm cold. I did not notice anything different with the event. It's the same thing. It's go, click, get your blossoms, like whatever it is you're doing. There's nothing particularly new that I noticed. However, there are a couple of cosmetics that you can buy for 350 blossoms. There was a shield and something else.
A shield and a back.
Yes,
a
shield
back that resembles the shield.
Yes. So there is 2 things, so that's a total of 700. I don't know if you have enough to get 700 on one toon. I haven't worked out the equation. There is the Wowhead guide, which I'll throw, which did appear to be updated when I looked yesterday. So, and if you're definitely watch your challenge toons, desecrating obviously is going to flag you. Please keep in mind, because I did test this on Leeta last night. When you hearth, you do not lose the buff, the flagged. Only by getting onto the flight path did I lose the flagged buff. Okay, so hearthing used to, remember? You used to be able to hearth and it'd drop your flag. It does not do that now. So there are a heap of fires. There is fires in pretty much every expansion. So there are a lot. If you're doing it on a normal toon and you're going to kill a hoon and like all of that, obviously there's the chance of, what was it, the cosmetic mount dragon riding gear.
Wait, say that again, sorry dear.
For a hoon, it's the cosmetic dragon riding gear.
Fire festival, for
cosmetic.
Your dragon riding mount.
Yeah.
And then, of course, he's still got the dang size that I...
Yeah. So, do you want to explain what Blizzard was saying for the holiday boss?
Yeah, so,
okay.
I just took it from their tweet and I posted it for Leeta. It says, we're changing the way the loot system for the holiday boss drops work. We have increased drop rates significantly for the first boss kill on a single account.
Right.
Only the first attempt on a single BattleNet account will be eligible to receive the item drop. However, for each subsequent daily attempt on the boss with a single BattleNet account, the chance for the item to drop will increase and continues to accumulate for each failed attempt. The change will allow players to spend less time working to earn a specific dropped item while providing an increasing opportunity to get that item during the holiday. So the only time you can get that mount drop is going to be your first kill of the day on a single BattleNet account. And then the same BattleNet account the next day, your chance will increase. The next day it'll go up again. The next day it'll go up again. And from what I'm understanding of people talking about it, it's to solve that problem of everybody feeling that they have to have an alt army.
Yeah.
Like I do.
Yeah.
To go in every single day, and yet you're still disappointed, but you take your girlfriends in and they get it on the 4th kill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So they're trying to combat the fact that we want to be running 20 toons daily to have a go. So therefore you're spending all your time chasing this one thing because you know the drop chance is shit, basically. So they're saying, okay, the first toon that you take on your account is the only one that's gonna get that chance. But the more days you run a toon from your account increases the chance.
Correct.
Right.
So first kill of the day on the account
Yeah.
Is exactly, Zaya. Who doesn't have 1,000 alts?
Yeah.
On Horde and Alliance, and you know, one of every druid that can be a druid. Oh, come on.
Like, what did they think 20 years ago when they made this game, that we weren't going to have an alt army? Like,
exactly that.
I think the horse is out of the gates. It's been 20 years.
Closed the barn door way too late.
Yeah. Mrs. Rockguru says, nope. If you go to a different expansion pack, you show as unflagged. But if you come back to the expansion pack you did the desecration on, you're still flagged. Really? That seems very interesting. I'm gonna have to test that. Because I took Leeta, I got her flagged in... See, I thought for sure that I was in Pandaria, and I hearthed back to... Dragonflight, and it didn't drop it. But now I'm intrigued because I can't remember. So I'm going to test that myself, because I thought for sure I was in a different expansion. So I'm going to check on that myself, because I mean that would be cool, but you know, it's just like, I'm sure that's what it was. It's been like that for a time. You don't really notice it, but on a challenge tune you do notice. I don't care if someone kills me if I'm on Leeta, but certainly if you're on a challenge tune, and as we know, who was it Rogue Slayer? Years ago, she did one. I'm sure it was. She was on... I thought it was on one. Oh... And she thought, I will go and do it, and got flagged, and something happened and someone came along and killed her. I'm sure it was Rogue Slayer.
I think you're right.
She just thought she'd give it a go, and unfortunately there was someone around who just went, oh, you're only level whatever. I'm max level and I'm going to take you down, which, you know, PvP flagged. If you're
Easy
PvP
kill.
flagged, you know, you're fair game to anyone who wants to PvP. So, yeah, interesting. Alright, okay, well that's all the news I've got, so if I've missed anything, let us know in the, chat, but, I mean, that's the big thing. Midsummer, we will get a write-up, which is just gonna pretty much be last year's, because there's no difference that I can see in the functions of what the whole Midsummer Fire is. It's the same. They haven't made any changes like they have with other holiday events, world events for it. I didn't notice anything different, so we're just probably just going to do a quick update and post it up there. So expect it later today, my time, I'm going to guess. All right, so yeah. But if in doubt, always go and check last year's as well, because it's pretty much going to be a double of, like, information-wise, but we'll have a look at that. All right, state of the challenges. Let's have a look. Ameshapa, have you got all the information for the state of the challenges? Can you see it?
Yes, I do.
Oh, all right, can you start off and do the irons for me, please?
Yes, number 10, Ice Chain Me Up. And number 9, it's Iron Tokia. At number 8, it's Pod Therapy.
Levels? Have you not got the levels?
Oh yeah. 39 RP on Chain Me Up.
Yep.
And level 40 for Iron Tika.
Mm-hmm.
And Pod Therapy is 41. Iron Wand, level 48 RIP.
Mm-hmm. It's in brackets.
Hunter.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Hunter, level 54. Iron Izzy, level 54. Iron Brain, level 55. Iron Drew, level 60. Saurazan, level 64. Iron as the Iron, level 66.
Was number 1 this week. Good to see Azzy is still busy. That's fantastic. So he's
Azzy is always busy.
Yes, which is fantastic. Okay, Chris, hit us with the Bloods. Who have we got?
Bloods. Number 7, we have BTK Sela, who's level 12 RIP. Number 6 is Yufei, level 15. Number 5 is Iron Fira, level 18. Number 4 is Silver Bones, level 19. Number 3 is Jerakeen at level 30. Number 2 is Therivos at level 36. And as Azzy is so busy, he's also number 1 with Azzy BT at level 63.
It's fantastic. He's got a level 60 plus blood. Oh, Azzy, that's great. Okay, Ameshapa, Pacifists. How did they do this week?
The number 4 is Sappho Luby, level 11. Number 3 is Matt Pacifist, level 14, level yellow flagged, 1 kill and 1 killing blow. Number 2 is Fairlock, level 22. Good job, Fair.
Yep.
Number 1 is Passy Gnome, level 39.
Nice, exactly. And don't forget, once you're flagged for pacifist, like you're flagged. That can't disappear. Whereas if you're like yellow flag, say for a blood due to you haven't killed enough stuff, you know, you can go out and kill more things as a blood. Whereas for a passy, once you've got a kill or a killing blow and that's yellow flagged, you don't lose that. Okay, so you know, I know that when Chris and I play our passies, we're always looking at none, right, Chris?
Watch your critters, people. Watch for critters.
And hence why we always say proximity kills and staying away from people is the best thing that you can do on a pacifist because of how aggro and proximity kills is working. It's really harsh. Like, there is not much forgiveness on a pacifist and how the game is nowadays. So just, again, always remember that. Try and stay away or play at a non-busy time. So again, if you're like me who plays US servers, I'm normally at a non-busy time, which is really good. But you know, or to keep in mind those kind of things for sure. Okay, what do we got? Working man, Chris. Who have we got?
Working man for number 4, we have Taylor Ellen. Sorry. Level 23. Number 3, we have Vimes at level 24. Number 2, love this name, Working Dead, level 63. And number 1, Farona, level 64.
Shout out to Fair. Absolutely, that's fantastic. Working Dead, please tell me that they're an undead something. They have to be.
Amazing. Good
Surely,
name.
I haven't looked, but surely has to be. Okay, Ameshapa, greens. Who have we got this week?
Alright, number 6 we have Icefia at level 10. Number 5 it's Stumps at level 13. Number 4 it's Mimi at level 18. Number 3 it's Azzy GR 37. red flagged, one rare slots equipped. What
Ouch.
happened, Azzy?
Ouch.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Azzy, green, level 44. And number 1, it's Green Pew 2 at level 65. Which is mine.
Which is your tune.
Which
is that tune that we've got right there.
So I'm guessing you forgot that was a green man, Azzy? Or did you forget to strip your gear and one got flipped up to blue?
I'm wondering if that's what it is. Because you know when you know that it's green and you hand that quest in, and as soon as you get it, if you're not paying attention that it's upgraded, and you do the quick, you just go, I'll equip it, but you've not been paying attention. Because I know I've done this on normal tunes. I don't think I've done it for a long time on a challenge tune, but you've equipped it, and then you've gone, oh, it's a blue. Oh, okay, I got upgrade. So I'm wondering if that's what it was. Is that he thought it was green and it's popped on and it wasn't. Kim Pop, thank you. Zaya says,
believe Kitten just gave us our first Gigantify emote. Thank you, woman.
Nice. That is very cute. Look how big that is.
Have you seen that yet? It's awesome.
No, I haven't. That's massive. It's so cute. Zaya says the report shows Working Dead is undead. Fantastic. Love it. Love it, love it. Alright. What else have we got? And well done, Ameshapa. 65. That's fantastic on you, Green. Well done. Thank you, Chris. Yes.
Yeah, that's a leader size call.
That's it. That's it. It's a bit like this one. Sorry, my lighting's really crap. It's when it decided to go, I look like a ghost. Fantastic. Love that. Love that for me. Can you do the tins and the teams, please, Chris?
Yeah, I got you. Tins. We had one tin this week. Guys, again, sorry. By Dimly. That sounds pretty good. By Dimly. Level 14. We had no iron teams, no blood teams, and no green man teams this week.
No teams. Admittedly, when I looked at this week's State of the Challenges, my first thought was everyone's either off playing Remix, playing other games, playing Classic, you know, like the levels on the amount of people in some of the challenges this week, like Passies. We had 4 Passies. Passies has been pretty full for like the last year, probably. Chris. Oh my god. That's awesome.
Like a little cat guard to spice up your chat.
Thank you. I need that. We need that. That's fantastic. So yeah, and Working Man's normally pretty intense. Greens has been like 10 greens consistently for most of this year. So when I saw that there was only like 4 working, 4 passies, 6 greens, to me I'm like, okay, well, people were probably just taken a break and gone to play something else, which is, you know, completely the thing. There's so many, you know, what Diablo is doing another expansion. Classic's been very busy. There's lots of other games out there other than Blizzard games that people could be off playing.
I think Mata gave us a list. June is ESO. Final Fantasy 14 is July.
Yep.
WoW, August.
Yeah. Like, it's busy. If you think about 20 years ago when I first started playing WoW, there's, you know, WoW was it, still is it for me, but for a lot of people, it's not, because there's so many other games out there. Mrs. Rockura says, I just missed the cutoff for the list on my Passy I'm playing at the moment. That's okay. That means that should be next list. You'll probably be on it. So yeah. expansion for Final Fantasy. Is that what it is? It's coming.
Final Fantasy.
Okay. See, again, I don't play anything other than WoW, really. So.
Kitten has Mog to get in Panda, so she's not. These don't exist for you. Yeah, no. It's all about Panda. Kitten is my Mog partner. It's all about Panda.
Panda is it. That's it. Panda is definitely it. Alright. So, let's go, chit chat. Ameshapa, did you have a joke? Or a funny to share?
Yeah.
You have?
Well, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Why shouldn't you play poker in the jungle?
I don't know.
Too many cheetahs.
Of course, I wasn't even thinking that. That is... that is awesome. I was going to say, that's Cozzy. That's so cute. Oh, that's fantastic. Thank you, kitten. That's beautiful. And Cozzy, he's not here. He's on the bed, I'm guessing. Yeah, he's on the bed. I can see him through underneath my monitor. I sent Chris a cute little video of him this morning.
Hilarious.
He was drinking. I took him outside into our kitchenette, and he was just drinking from, because I've got my dog Kobe. His bowl is downstairs, and I sent that to Chris. I'm like, look at him. He's been very brave drinking from Kobe's bowl.
I was waiting for Kazi to be a snack.
Thankfully, I closed the door, so Kobe's upstairs with Grandma and Granddad, so that's why. Dave, hey, Dave's here. I was at the grocery store the other day. A really cute cashier was checking me out. Still got it, Dave?
I love Dave's jokes.
Thank you, Dave. That's lovely. Mrs. Rakura says, my kitties are either crashed out on the sofa or on the bed. Yeah, he's on the bed at the moment, which is good. All right, Chris, any funnies for you?
What do you call 5 resto druids in a tub of water?
What?
A hot tub.
Of course. Of course. Oh, love it. You and your druid jokes, of course. I would have been surprised if it was anything less, so thank you. Thank you for that.
D means the resto druid, so it's just, absolutely perfect.
I had what do elves learn in school? The alphabet. Which was like, of course, that makes sense. Oh. Alright, anything else from the chat? Have I missed anything? Let me just... Mrs. Rocker, same with me. WoW is my life. That's exactly right. I agree. It will be my... It's my game. Like, I didn't tell you. Was it for my... No, it must have been for Christmas. My husband bought me a game, like a PC game, to play on the PC, which is on my PC. Fantastic. Like, love it. Have I played it?
No.
No. It's downloaded. It's like I'll get to it. But when I want to play a game, what do I want to play? I want to play WoW. And not fall asleep.
And then you're going to fall asleep in your chair 5 minutes later.
Yes, exactly. That's it. So, and that's what I'm saying. He's off playing Red Dead?
Red Dead Redemption?
Yeah. John Masters? Anyway, he's having a lot of fun with that. That's fine. Expansion comes, he'll probably be back.
We play WoW.
That's what I say. Like, when people say, aren't you a gamer? And I go, I'm a game? Because I really only play one game, which is WoW. Don't really say a gamer. Don't play more than one game. But anyway, that's it. Mrs. Rogura says, tried Diablo 4 and got to about level 20 and it's sitting there. I played it because Execute played it and thought it might have been fun. It was kind of like, Kitten says my honey is playing one of his 20 guitars while I game it up. You know, it's always good when people have hobbies. I think it's good. I think it's nice to have things you can do together and things you can do separate. You know, because there's times that you want to do things separately. Like paint my nails and make coffee and stuff. Zaya says I bought D3 or D4 or both, and just because they gave me 1 month of WoW time.
I bought them for the mounts.
That's it.
In WoW.
Yes. I would have to agree. Completely agree. Like, if you're going to give me something in WoW, I'm buying it. I probably won't play it. So, I completely agree with that.
Heartbeat.
Working on my 10th 100 in D4 right now. Dave! Hot damn. Really? Wow. Nice. Anyway, alright, let's wrap this up. Chris needs to go to bed. Anything to add, either of you? Nothing?
I think we're good.
Think we're good? Ameshapa? Nothing else?
We're good.
Excellent. Alright, Chris, do you want to do the Iron Elites for me, please? Let me put my little heart on for everyone.
Iron Elites, thank you for all of your support. Awesome Trousers, Execute, Fair, myself, Leeta, Mock, Mr. Nisi, Mr. Bright 01, Mrs. Arat Guru, Rudd Stone, Tiber, aka Tiber, Wynema, Zaya, Zup.
Excellent. And a new one, Kitten.
And a new one.
Kitten,
Miss
thank
Kitten.
you. Thank you.
Mwah.
Night, Kitten, and thank you for the coffees are always good. So Kitten, we will add you in there for sure. So again, thank you to everyone. Also to my bunch of awesome WoW Challenges team, the mods, our coders, our code wardens, thank you for all the work that you do. It is greatly appreciated by myself, and you guys all rock. So Awesome Trousers, Execute, Fair, Chris, Stir, Zaya, who's always busy. So thank you for all of that. To everyone who hung out today, thank you for being here and giving some of your time to hang out with myself, Chris, and our special guest, Ameshapa. So thank you. Ameshapa, thank you for coming on this week and for having a chat. We appreciate that. Do you want to tell everyone where they can find you or get in contact with you, please?
Yeah. You can find me on Discord at Ameshapa.
Mm-hmm.
And my email address is ameshapa@gmail.com. My Instagram is supersexybeast. I don't know exactly how to spell, but I don't know if there might be any numbers in there.
Mm-hmm.
The podcast, well, I don't really have my own podcast, but I do like to come on this podcast. My Twitch is Ameshapa33. My Twitter is JJ Ryan. I don't have very much access to that. I think I lost access to my Twitter because I forgot my password.
Oh, okay, because I had sent you some messages, and when I didn't hear from you, I was like,
oh. Yeah, I got a new phone and I haven't reinstalled Twitter, and I'm not sure. And I'm going to try to get, technically it's X now because Elon Musk bought it.
We don't call it that. It'll always be Twitter to me.
It's just this tweet when you go create post on it. It just says tweet.
Yeah, that's exactly right. You can't. It will always be, if you're gonna go do a tweet, it's still Twitter. So, each to their own, but not a problem. Probably the best way to get in contact with you is either Gmail or Discord. So we'll make sure there's some information there. Before I forget, next show, don't forget, in 2 weeks time, so that should be July the 6th for you guys, July 7th for us Aussies and anyone on that time scope. So don't forget, at the moment I'm trying to just do a show every 2 weeks to give the body a little bit of a rest, which would be good. Chris, where can we find you, please?
Twitter, Discord, Chris.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's it. Exactly. And don't forget, you can find all the information over at wowchallenges.com. The socials are there. You can find the podcast at various places. So again, Kitten, you're right. The other place you can find her is at her work. Yes.
Which I will be back at in a few hours.
That's it. That's why you need to go to bed. So, where you can find me, these is places probably, just message me on Discord or my Twitter if you need to reach out for anything. You can find me, just remember time zones, IRL. I will respond as soon as I viably can. So yeah. Alright, so the last thank yous. Chris, can you take those for me, please?
Yes, absolutely. A big thank you to Mr. Nisi on our intro, which still makes me laugh. You can find him on Discord as Mr. Nisi. And also a huge thank you to Execute, her husband, for helping with our outro.
Yes, absolutely. And for, helping for the other things like banners and stuff that he does do. So, appreciate him very much. On that note, again, Ameshapa, thank you for being here this week. Thank you for coming to have a chat. Appreciate that. Chris, thank you for hanging out and go to bed. And chat room, again, thank you for giving of your time to be here to hang out with us three. Any final words? Ameshapa? Final words? Nope. Chris? Stay safe. That's good final words. Chris, anything else?
We are golden.
Okay. On that note, we will catch you in 2 weeks. Alright. Be safe. Stay safe, both in and out of game. We'll see you then. Bye, guys.
The WoW Challenges podcast is a World of Warcraft gaming podcast produced by Leeta, copyright 2024. Portions of this podcast belong entirely to Blizzard Entertainment. Music used for the show belongs...
Alright, let me cut that short. Alright, show titles. What have we got? Ameshapa, any show title. What would you like?
I would like, don't play when you're tired.
we do have that one. We do have that quite often. That's always good advice. Have I used that one, Chris?
No. Well, I mean, we've had variations on a theme.
We have had variations, so...
It's usually Leeta's rule number 1.
Yeah. Don't
or just
play...
don't lie.
Which, again, is very good advice. Don't play when you're tired. That should work. Don't play when you're tired. Alright. All done. Thank you, guys. Thank you, chat room. We'll catch you in a couple weeks. Alright.
Guys.
We'll cut the stream. Thank you. Bye.